Well, hello there. We are back at the property once again. Still no dirt delivered yet. Talked to the guy and he said he might be able to do it this week, so we shall see what happens. But what I did do is get a new tool here. If you can see that, it is a dirt tamper. So I figured if we're going to be doing things where we have to tamp dirt, then a dirt tamper might be useful. I'm not exactly sure how helpful it'll be on this project since it has to be at a slope, but I knew it was something I'd probably need eventually. A couple of things like that we're going to do today just while we can, and yeah, that's it. There it is. $40. Oof. Well, it seems to be pretty effective. It's just working on a slope like this is kind of, I think it's more work than if you were on flat ground, which is, I guess, the universal truth here. But it's interesting to see that how loose this dirt is, because it's like on this looser bit, the way it squishes down. It really shows you like how much you're working with. So far seems to be doing the job, and I think it's probably a much better tool than trying to do that with a shovel. What the heck is this thing? Is that a big ass spider? Ooh. Jeez. I guess he was down in the ground when I was tamping and kind of got compacted in with everything. Oh, look at him. Go. 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 So I'm not sure how much of a difference this angle makes for the perspective here, but that's what we're dealing with. Let's see how walking up this compacted soil, or relatively compacted, works. Oh, I'm not sinking in. Didn't really sink in at all, so that's kind of nice. Doing it like this, it actually kind of looks like a driveway of some kind. Something else I've been trying to look at here is where we're going to end up, what we need to do, which trees need to be taken out of the way. And from what I'm seeing here, I'm thinking this one's got to go, obviously. That three right there, a little cluster. And there's this one slightly bigger one here. I think that's the one I'm trying to point at, and then a little tiny one next to it. And then those two bush things right there. Yeah, there you go, that's better right there. Pretty much everything up to that ugly tree there. I'm gonna try to leave these few things here if I can, just as like a little privacy bush, but you know, it's not much to take out if I change my mind there. But I figured this little area seems like a decent little spot. So something else I may have mentioned in previous videos is I felt like my hatchet here was getting dull. So I bought this thing, and I don't know if it's really the right tool for the job. I just figured I'd give it a shot and see if it'll help sharpen this thing up. Alright, I've never done this before, so let's see how horribly I can do this job. I think the instructions say do it 3 to 5 times. Seems like it's got a better edge on it now. So I decided to venture into the woods here to cut down one of these smaller things in the path that we discussed earlier. And what's the first thing that happened? Face first into a spider web. It's unavoidable. I'm just gonna cut down all the trees so no spiders have anywhere to put their damn webs. My God, I am so sick of the spider webs. Do I have a spider crawling on me? Mm-hmm. Well, it's been a little while since I've been doing this kind of stuff, but it definitely seems to be chopping more efficiently. Well, this may be really soft wood. I'm not sure, but it definitely seems to be cutting through it with much less effort than I remember. Well, I think we've pretty much reached the extent of our abilities today. I don't really know if there's anything else I can really do until we get some dirt or something in here. So fingers crossed, maybe we'll get that done this week. And we'll be back out here tamping more dirt. And hopefully it'll be enough. I don't know if one load will be enough, but hopefully it will. Well, I am currently on my way back down to the property. And getting the dirt delivered today. And coincidentally, I ended up right behind the guy who's delivering it.
It's 10 tons of dirt in here. So that's,
oh, wow.
They loaded a lot more. When we pulled it across the scales, I was shocked.
Well, the delivery guy's leaving, but there we go. We got some dirt delivered. As you can probably hear, the rain has come just in time. I may have to try to go up there and do a little bit in the rain though, because some of the dirt is piled up on the road. So I need to try and shovel some of that back onto the property. And I don't know if I'll be getting to, you know, smoothing it out today. It's not sounding like it. So there's what we're working with. This is what I gotta try to scoop it off of the road here, as you can see. And yeah, I don't know if it's enough, but it's what we got. So the rain's slack enough now where I can go ahead and try to shovel that off. That's probably all I'll be able to do today, so that's what I'm gonna do. Can't set the camera up on a tripod and to film that very interesting content, so I'll just have to do it off camera. One interesting thing, it was only supposed to be 5 tons of dirt. I'm pretty sure that's what I said in the last video or something. But it ended up being 10 tons, so it cost a little bit more than he originally quoted me. Not much more, but fortunately he had a very reasonable delivery fee and stuff. So yeah, we'll see what we can do with this, and if this is successful, whether we need more dirt or if we can move on to gravel. Looks like he'll be the one I'll be hitting back up for those things in the future. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and I don't know, maybe we can try again tomorrow. It won't stop raining, man. I don't know what to say about this. So there we are. That's what I was able to do for now. The rain's really slacking up at this point, so I may try to do a bit more. I don't know. It's very muddy, and if there's one thing I love, it's shoveling dirt. And if there's one thing I love the most, it's shoveling freshly wet dirt that got wet because it rained immediately after it was delivered. So there's this stump here that's been bugging me a little bit. And I just thought maybe I would try to tackle that now. See if I can break it off, dig it up, something. Well, it appears that in my attempts to unearth this stump, I chopped the head off of a little snake. Never even saw it. All I saw was a tail moving around, and I dug it up with the pick here, and it is a headless snake. Or is it headless? It may not be headless, but he's definitely wounded. I guess I should try to finish it off so it doesn't suffer. Well, I've been working away at this stump. It's coming along, I guess, but there's something down in there holding it, and I can't see it to get to it, and I'm having a hard time getting to it. It's just a big pain in the ass. You always run into stuff that stops you every step of the way. But anyway, you can see the sun's out, it's warming up. There was steam coming off of the dirt. I don't know if I'll try shoveling any more of it today. Maybe I should, but I took care of our little snake friend. It was unfortunate, but I didn't even know he was there, man. I didn't know. But if you want to take a look at what happened, this is your chance to look away if you're squeamish, and I'll let you know when it's over. This is unfortunately the remains of our little friend there. He could have been poisonous, so like maybe you shouldn't be calling him a little friend, but I don't know. I don't know how to identify snakes. But as you can see, these little like yellow jacket wasp bees things, I think they're wasps, have found the remains, so the circle of life continues. Alright, so if you didn't want to see that, you can turn them back to the video now. Haha, gotcha. Well, we didn't get the stump done, but I shoveled some more of the dirt, a little bit, but it's just too wet. Now it's just like immediately rained on it, and now it's like getting caked up on the shovel, and then that makes the shovel heavier even when there's no actual like load on it that I'm trying to push around. So I'm just gonna see if I can wait till I have more energy, and or see if we can get a little break in the rain for a day or two, and then come back out when it's more drier, and start again. So there it is. We got the dirt. Now we just gotta get to work. That rhymed. Well, hello there again, friends. We are back up at the property, and we've actually had a couple of days of fairly dry weather, yesterday and today so far. This doesn't look as dry as I would like it to be, but gotta get to work at some point. So I'm tired of filming dirt, and I'm sure anyone watching is tired of seeing it, so I'm probably not going to document too much of this until I can make some notable progress. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but today we're going to try to get this dirt pile moved down there and see what we can get done. I still got to try to deal with that stump. I'm not sure. I thought about burning it out. I'm not sure yet. Well, I've been out here for a couple of hours toiling away, digging and scraping and smoothing, and this is where we're at currently. It doesn't feel like I've done a lot, but I am thoroughly tuckered. I am very tired from that couple hours of work, taking breaks and drinking water and whatnot, but I don't know, it catches up. I think I'm going to take a break, maybe go see if I can get something to eat, see if I can boost my energy levels, and see if I can make it back over here and keep going. Currently, I'm not sure if one load of dirt is going to be enough. It's hard to say. I mean, maybe if I get gravel in here and I just do a thinner layer of dirt, than I intended or I expected to, that could be the difference. But my string line here, you know, this is like the highest point around here, and I don't know, we got some extra dirt on that side that I can dig out, but I don't know. We will see. Well, we're back at Wendy's. When I was here last time, I actually had a reward that I was going to use. It turns out I selected it but didn't actually redeem it, so that sandwich I bought I actually paid for. But it worked out because I get to use it this time. Also, you may have noticed the very OCD way, germaphobe way, I took the straw out of its wrapper. That's what I do. So today I got the same sandwich, and I also got chicken nuggets. The way they put them in there, they spilled all over the bag, or at least one did. so that counts as all over. Hot. Something else I got. This is a small. Wow. It's Coke Zero Sugar. Coke Zero, something like that. I've never had it before. I just figured I'd try it. That's interesting. Like, it has no sweetener in it? 'Cause that's kind of what it tastes like. That's interesting. I also got this. Never had it before that I can recall. So I'm just trying all kinds of new things today. I was way more tired than I even realized. So I guess it's a good thing I decided to take a break. I feel like I was pushing it too hard. It sucks when you know you're trying to get something done and you just want to keep pushing through, and when you're doing it all by hand like I'm doing it, so slow and arduous that you just push yourself trying to make it happen. But you know, I've been struggling. I gotta try to find a way to pace myself and whatnot. I was trying to pace myself today. It's just, it's hot and it's hard work, I guess. Nuggy made it look like a foot. I don't know why they do that. Salsa sauce? It tastes kind of like that shitty barbecue sauce they put in TV dinners. Well, that was okay. Hopefully it'll give me some more energy to do some more work on the property before I call it. I hate working for a couple hours and then calling it a day, so here's hoping. I'm not really sure what I'll end up doing because I always change my mind when it comes to my channel and my video stuff, but I want today, or at least this video, preferably today, but this video to be the last video that I do on dirt. Even if I don't get it all done. I am thoroughly tired of filming myself messing with dirt, especially in terms of a driveway. So we'll see what happens, but I really want to call it on that. So even if I'm not done, I'm thinking I just will stop documenting any of this tedious dirt stuff unless I have a milestone or something that I determine is like significant enough to document again. We'll see what happens, but yeah, I'm really hoping to call it on this whole dirt saga, the Dirt Chronicles. Alrighty, friends, well, I think I've had my fill of it for today. I'm wrapping up, but before we call it, I figured I'd show you where we're at, and I intend for this to be the last time I show progress or whatever on this driveway, on anything related to dirt, unless there's something significant. Again, don't hold me to that because I always change my mind about these things, but you know how it is. It's getting monotonous. It's been monotonous, and it's pointless to show it unless we know we're going to get the results we want. So hopefully we'll be moving on to fresher material shortly, but let's take a look at what we got. Alright, so this is where we are, and you see I got the dirt tamper there, and I got most of this shaved down, as you can see, and it's looking like a path, at least a driveway of sorts. So there we are looking up. Does that look like a driveway? Looks like it's resembling a driveway. So yeah, we're down here to the stump with all the loose dirt. And as you can see, I have footsteps all over it because I've been walking on it trying to pack it down. I was initially just immediately packing loose dirt with that thing, but it's way too much work to lift that thing up and slam it down over and over and over on just loose dirt that you can pack down with your feet first. So I learned that little lesson and I started just walking all over it. So I don't know how well you can see, but this right here is kind of humped up, so I'll probably be shaving that down next time. This dirt over here is going to go to waste over here because the driveway presumably is only going to be to here. And you have this tire mark right here where the guy dumped with the dump trailer backed up. So I was kind of thinking, since that's mushed down already, I might just harvest this dirt here as well. I don't intend to make the driveway that wide, at least not yet, but you know, any dirt that I can salvage to use for this project is fine with me. And I feel like this top up here is kind of maybe humped up a bit too much, so I might be shaving that down a bit more next time as well. Give us a little bit more of a gradual slope instead of kind of, it's got like a bit of a hump here and then it starts to go down, and that's fine because I don't want to make like a washout for rain, but I think it might be just a little too much, so I'm gonna try to shave it down. And then also, if I want gravel, I think this needs to be lower than, you know, the level you would actually want it at, because the gravel is going to raise it up a bit, so we'll see. But anyway, that's where we are with it. I got all this dirt here to move. I might be using buckets for that, I don't know, that or just shoveling and slinging. But for the most part, our next objective is to get that damn stump out of the way, because you know, we're working our way down there and I need to be able to fill that in and level it out. So I at least want to get it cut down to the grade line, at least flush with the hole here. So if I can get the stump like right around here and get that cut down, I don't really mind leaving it and burying it, because this is about close to the center of the driveway, so you generally aren't going to be putting tires on it. And if it rots in the ground over years and makes a hole or whatever, then I think I would rather deal with that than this now. I don't know. I might be dumb. I might be making bad decisions, but I'd rather be moving than sitting still, paralyzed with questions. So we're just gonna do things. All right, everybody. I think that's gonna conclude another episode of Moving Dirt with Anxious. I'm tired. I worry that I actually overdid it today, but you know, it's been raining so much and I haven't had a chance to come and work. It's like I want to take advantage of the good days. It's not supposed to rain for several days now, so hopefully I'm just being paranoid and we'll have plenty of time to come out here and keep working on this, but I just don't want to take chances. I want to get as much done as I can, so hopefully I didn't kill myself too much today, and hopefully we'll be back tomorrow. For me. I don't know what that'll be for you, but tomorrow for me. The end.